What's going on, YouTube? We back with another flavorful episode of No Secrecy Agreements. It's your boy, Shaq, as usual. Let's get to the video. All right, now we went over video 1 talking about the myths around entrepreneurship. Video 2 really highlighted how you can use a paid community to make money inside of like your entrepreneur journey. And now this one is talking about this beautiful episode is about the mentality and your mindset that is needed to be successful inside of entrepreneurship, but in general, just life. So me being who I am, I went through imposter syndrome, even though I was a high achiever in sports, academia, and in life when it came to not only meeting, but networking with people. Because of what I've dealt with, because of childhood trauma, it put me in this belief that I always had this chip on my shoulder, first and foremost, and then 2, that I was never good enough. Now, with that being there, people always have this belief that that is a good problem to have. However, as you get older, you start to now have a clutch. You hold on to that. And what happens when there's nothing else to prove? What happens when you're getting the 4 points? What happens when you're thriving in sports? What happens when people all respect you and you still have that demon in the back of your head telling you that's not enough? You go into depression, go into anxiety. What I'm saying to you guys is the importance of having a mindset of, I'm not looking for the result, I'm looking for who I become as I get there, as I journey to it. Because the thing is, you guys are so fixated on the results of I want to make $1 million, but I'm not worried or putting up systems and having empirical evidence of me being able to know how I exactly got it. People talk about, oh, you don't want to get rich quick. No, you can get rich as fast as you want to, but if you don't have the systems in play, the understanding and the comprehension on how I was able to make that much money fast, or even know that you might have some type of luck in making it as quick as you did, that's the problem we have. I've done it, I've made that mistake twice, where I've made money quickly, but did not have a baseline on how, the fundamentals on what allowed for me to do that. So I lost it as quick as I got it. So in the beginning of this, I really want to touch on in its totality. So really understand the fundamentals, and we're starting with your mindset. And your mindset has to be, no matter what, no matter who, no matter where, I will get this done. I'm telling you, that is the most key understanding of mindset, is nothing is going to stop me from getting there, right? Nothing's going to stop me to get to where I want to go. Now, number 2 is, when you say nothing's going to stop me to get where I go, I must be prepared for the strife, the adversity, the pain, the struggle that is going to come, because it will come in my journey to get from point A, which is I want this thing, I want to be this person, I want to make these accomplishments and accolades, come to I've done it. So I must have the understanding that I believe delusionally, without having any baseline, that I can do it. Then secondly, accept the fact that it's going to suck, it's going to be hard, and it's not going to be smooth sailing. That even if it starts off that way, that you better be willing and ready for when that other shoe drops. Because in entrepreneurship and just in life in general, life will happen, entrepreneurship will be entrepreneuring, right? Thirdly, get a keen understanding of who you need around you to backfill your weaknesses. Because yes, in the beginning, you will do a bunch of things by yourself. But the moment you start making money, it's not the time to spend the money. It's not the time to spend, not the time to floss, not the time to post on Insta, and no, it's the time to reinvest that money into getting a mentor, reinvest that money into putting more into marketing, reinvest that money into, yourself, personal development, because who you are at point A is not the person that's going to get you to point B. You have to find a mentor. You need to be backfilling. You need to now have partnerships. Oh, you're good at marketing. I suck at marketing, but I'm good at vision. Let's come on board now, and I'll pay you on the back end, right? You have to be able to sell your vision. You have to be able to sell your vision. And everybody's not going to want and be a part of it. That's okay, because the ones that understand, the ones that are taken into it, they will. And you will see fruits of the labor. Do not get stuck in doing any and everything because you want to micromanage everybody. And four, most importantly, after you say it, my mindset is no matter what, that it's gonna suck. I'm gonna have a mentor, I have people that's gonna backfill and help me. Four, double down, triple down, quadruple down, everything that you get for you to start winning. When you start seeing that 1,000 a month go to 4, and that 4 go to 10, it's not to get comfortable, it's not to get cocky, no. We then figure out what has been working the best and we put all our efforts to it. We put all our efforts into it. I need you guys to understand throughout this process, if you don't get to step one of being like, no matter what, I'm gonna get to point B, you're never gonna start. Or once you run into a problem, which is in step 2, adversity will hit, you're gonna quit. It really, entrepreneurship goes like this. I'm really happy, I'm starting. Oh, it's getting real. Oh, this really is not what I thought it was. And then people quit. Not knowing that literally as you start to project, you start to go now astronomically like a meme coin, if you know. So I want you guys to understand there's things you can put in place. That is literally the framework to be successful. Now that framework may take you 10 years, it may take you 3 years, it may take you 2 months. Right? Everybody has a different timeline, but understand that is the whole process in it. That's the whole process. And I'm telling you, I've made successful decisions and I've lost because I got cocky. Or I lost because I started spending money. Or I lost because I didn't hire out. I lost because I was afraid to give up too much control. I lost because I did not have a plan in place or even an outline that if I so happen to hit these deadlines when I do, what is the next step, right? And that's what you have to ask yourself in this process of, is this a problem or is this a problem? Or is this just part of the journey? We keep trying to make things that are just part of your journey a problem. Oh, taxes, it's not a problem, that's part of it. Oh, I gotta hire, that's not a problem, that's part of it. You know, I'm gonna have to fire people. That's not the hard part, that's part of it. Hard is making a decision that now that your business is so profitable, do you sell it now? Or do you keep going in? Hard is understanding, oh, you know, am I going to be able to tell my husband or wife, I'm going to need to put in 18-hour days. And you may only really see me an hour a day. That's the hard. I need to understand what check that you are willing to cash for the success you want to go into. Because when we talk about mindset, we have to understand it's the mindset of being like, I know I can do it. It's the mindset of saying that I know it's going to be hard. It's the mindset of saying that I know I need people around me to be successful. And the mindset of like, I need to double down. But now we go to that second level is, what will I sacrifice to get there? Who will I sacrifice to get there? When would I sacrifice it to get there? How long am I willing to sacrifice in order to get there? Is the understanding you must have if you're planning on playing this game. And there's nothing wrong, but depending on the game you want to play, it's going to require a lot. If you want to have your own business and it's you building it from the ground up, it's going to require a lot. If you're buying a business, it's not going to require as much. If you have a business that it's just a product you make one time and then you market it, it's not going to take as much either. But you have to understand what is your skill set that's going to be able to apply to these different markets. You have to understand your skill set that you can apply to these different markets. This is hard. Entrepreneurship is hard. Making money is easy. Learning how to keep the money is hard, right? But I want us to take this understanding when we go into these situations that everything is easy. Everything is easy once you understand it. And even when you don't understand it, just say to yourself, this is easy, I'm gonna get it. It's easy, I'm gonna get it. You can't buy mindset. You can buy the clothes, you can buy the cars, you can rent the cars, you can rent the clothes, you can rent the houses. But you cannot buy with 10 years of entrepreneurship, with 10 years in being an expert, 10 years of being experienced in the game. You cannot buy that. You can buy a mentor, he can give you information, but at the end of the day, once you're in the game, things are different. Things are gonna be different, things are gonna change, they're gonna evolve. You have to be willing to evolve with the times, and you have to evolve your thinking with the times. And I'll give you one example. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors ever, he said he's never looked into crypto, it never makes sense for him to. A man that's been trading since he was 15 years old, maybe even younger than that, for something that's been out for maybe 12 years. It makes no sense when your portfolio is almost 60 to 70 years old. maybe even older than that. Why would I look at a product or asset that I have no information on? I can look it up, but that takes the time for me studying what I've already known. Now, if he was in his 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett would make that decision to then look into what we would call cryptocurrency. You guys have another thing you gotta have to, and I think this is the most important. I think this is very paramount, very, very paramount. Get rid of shiny object syndrome. Stop thinking about what's prospering another person. Oh, FBA is prospering this person. Oh, content creation is prospering this person. Oh, tech is prospering this person. Oh, sales is prospering this person. No. What is going to prosper you is only based on your mindset that you attract to it. Because I'm prospering my health, I'm prospering in my wealth, I'm prospering in my relationships, I'm prospering in those things because of the mindset that I have, that I'm willing to sacrifice certain things in order to have these relationships. Oh, I may not watch as much TV because I'm on the phone with people that I care about. Oh, I may not spend as much time on life because I need to put that time into my business and into my job or in the people around me, my community. You have to go through these stages of the accepting what is going to come with this from mindset. It's going to be trouble. I need people and I need to double down. To, oh, what I'm going to sacrifice. To now, I cannot get excited about shiny object syndrome. If you are not the best at what you do, stop looking to do other things. Until you are the best, until you can wake up and go to sleep, and you cannot know that you're going to make money no matter what in your business. When you're that locked in, then you can start dabbling and investing in other things. But the mindset pyramid, the foundation of it is you understanding, you have a keen understanding and a belief that I will not lose. Then I will sacrifice whatever needs to be sacrificed. And 3, I will not start looking for other things. And if you can do that, I promise you success. How long it will take, I can't tell you. I'm not a genie, I'm not God, I'm not planning on trying to be either or. But what I am telling you, if you lock into this and you understand who you are and you play to your strengths and you allow yourself to be you and you allow yourself to make mistakes and then learn from those mistakes, because those become now lessons that you can now look back into.